तो ऑल राइट, आज हम जाने वाले हैं वो वाला क्वेस्ट करने जिसमें हम रेक्स लैपियस की वो बना रहे हैं, कवर बना रहे हैं। सही करूँ।
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
Third jet nautical stream.
Exactly! That's the one Paimon remembers too!
Yeah.
No problem. If you have your eye on this one, you can have it.
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Done. All the same, pardon me for asking, but I'm curious. Whatever do you need this much top-quality Noctilucous jade for?
I suppose it would not hurt to tell you. We need them to make implements for the rite of parting.
Parting? Oh, dear. I'd heard the rumors, but had given much thought to them. This means that Rex Lapis really is...
Yeah.
Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline, we have always been under his protection. It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery that he had used to sample the local delights. Alas, all things must pass. Well, if this is to be used to say farewell to Rex Lapis, then I shall sell this to you at half the price.
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch before.
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No proprietor could earn money off such a thing.
Yeah.
I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel your sentiment, boss.
In the safe hands of the Liyue Qixing and good honest merchants such as yourself, I for one believe that Liyue will continue to prosper as it always has done.
So let's not get ourselves down just yet.
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental like this? I'll practically be giving away all my fortune at this rate.
Now that we've made our choice, let's take this Noctilucous jade back.
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not that we could leave without paying.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that too. As I thought, I didn't bring any.
Cheating कर रहे हैं
Any what?
पूरा.
Mora, my apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Local affiliate who doesn't have money on their mind. What strings take the value of money?
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. Oh, wait. Didn't Child give us some advance funds earlier?
I have them on me.
That's a relief. Have a look, boss. Is it enough?
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though, to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Yujing Terrace. That's where we plan to hold the rite.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single Mora.
Guess we need to find Child for more money.
It seems that we must. I will keep that in mind. Thanks, both of you.
जॉम्बी बड़ा वो है. हम मतलब पैसे खुद से नहीं देना चाह रहा था, हमसे मांग वाली.
can't wait to see my adorable daughter. Where has Master gone this time?
जाने का रास्ता तो है ही यहाँ से।
Adventurers Guild. You'll have a blast.
Can't wait to see my adorable daughter. Where has Master gone this time?
One-Win Bookhouse. Guess
Feel free to look around. There's no obligation to buy.
Yo,
we're looking for the Liyue volume of the Teapot Travel Guide. Do you have it in stock?
Sorry, dear. We stopped stocking that a very long time ago. It just wasn't selling.
Huh? But the Mondstadt volume was so interesting.
पढ़ी नहीं वैसे।
Bummer.
The thing is, the author made it too personal, and the result wasn't really much of a guide. It barely sold any copies, and the few travelers that did buy it made complaints afterward.
Too much passion, not enough clarity. Content was little too wide.
Well, that's a shame. The Mondstadt volume was a good read, even just as an adventurer's diary.
The fact remains that I don't have it in stock. If you must read it, try your luck at Chang the Ninth's place.
Who's Chang the Ninth?
A book collector who lives in Qingse village. He's a complete grouch, but he will behave himself if the conversation is about books. He was a regular customer here back when he lived in Liyue Harbor, and I still send him the odd out-of-print book or two every now and then.
Did somebody say out-of-print books?
Wait.
Is there a chance that Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd is also in his collection?
नहीं ये मैं किस गिल्ड में आ गया? Who are you?
Apologies, my liege. Where are my manners? My name is Sing Cho, a humble literature enthusiast who happened to be passing by.
ये भी
Since
उसमें
you and
था
I
ना?
are both in search of lost books, what say we travel together to Mount Qingse and pay a visit to Chang the Ninth? My pleasure, fellow book lover.
बाद में आऊँगा। मेरे को नहीं जाना तेरे साथ अभी क्वेस्ट करने। Sorry माई। Sorry.
Should we ask here if they have a copy of the Liyue volume of the Teapot Travel Guide? It's super duper interesting.
या तो बाहर से ही जाना था या फिर मैं पता नहीं क्या पागलपंती है। ये ऊपर ये राइट यहाँ बनाए नॉट टेलीकास्ट।
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the implements that we will need.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
Finger crossed, Child will remember us.
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, is this where we're doing the rite of parting?
Yes. I have already rented this location and have begun making preparations for the rite.
The rite of Genshin took place here too. So we are just using the scene of crime too.
The Liu Qixing have agreed to this arrangement.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? We might get caught by the Millilith.
Yeah.
Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayne Karst, none of those pesky Millilith soldiers have come chasing after us.
Yeah.
Also, the, Rex Lapis vessel.
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli. So, was this Exuvia hidden away by the Qixing? I mean, we haven't even figured out who the murderer is.
Yep.
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the evidence that there is to find here.
It still feels very old. Seems a bit too easygoing.
These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Trying to help would probably only add to their troubles.
Yep.
Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be kept temporarily in the Golden House.
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint in Teapot. All the mora that flows throughout the world is minted there.
Oh.
What? Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon thinks it suits Morax. But why do you know this, Mr. Zhongli?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information available.
Chasing provide location and child's defund. They must have some alternate motive. ऊपर वाला सही लग रहा है.
Perhaps each has their motives. But this is the capital of commerce. A little exploitation once in a while is not unacceptable. In Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns, only contracts may not be betrayed. I, for one, have no issue with little maneuvers outside their remit. Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in the rite.
Perfumes? Where'll we get those? Do we buy them?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used in brocade making.
बहुत सारे हैं, ले ले.
Its scent, however, is most elegant, and is especially suited for solemn events, like giving offerings to gods and adepti.
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on high society again.
We shall not speak of the details right now. Follow me. We shall go to the merchants to purchase our ingredients.
अपना wallet ले ले. Use it. Not till street. अच्छा नीचे वाले फ्लोर पे. Yes. छुपा के बना रखे हैं. अभी आते हैं, कहाँ से आते हैं लोग? हाँ के कौन है? भी. कुल्फी.
Hey, boss, do you sell silk flowers here?
Silk flowers? We certainly do. Which kind would you like?
Which kind? The good kind? The best kind? Remind Paimon what kinds there are again.
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your stupid questions.
Golden Housemaiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each to start with, if you don't mind.
My goodness, this gentleman is quite the connoisseur.
Huh.
You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute.
Well, yes, I heard it's coming. This is what I call Paimon emergency food. Wait, you don't even recognize me.
Now then, please peruse at your leisure. Do let me know if you have any further thoughts.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral habitat. Nevertheless, these are fine specimens, excellently preserved. Just look at the abundant foliage here, and these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. This strain is an evergreen, and mostly grows under complex hydrological conditions. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage are minimal, and when in season, it has a subtle yet enduring scent. It was first discovered by the ancients when they scaled the mountains in search of the Adepti. Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to geographical changes over Liyue's history. Most are not grown by horticulturalists.
Wow! A true connoisseur. Most of that was news even to me.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
Yep. What's so impressive about that? I am still ignorant on horticulture.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble. So, which silk flower did you want anyway?
अब बताएगा नहीं बता.
I'll take them all, boss.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most melodious voice. The same logic applies when purchasing a pet bird. But this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case. The same logic does not apply. Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower when making an offering to a statue. Like several other tedious and complicated traditions, this one has become simplified over time.
Okay.
But this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the 7 in 3,700 years. Now that's settled, a question. Do you have any Mora on you?
तालियां होनी चाहिए इनके लिए तो.
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
I see patterns in searching here. By the point, I will be more surprised if you yet remembered.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are to be an offering to the Lord of Geo himself?
Yeah.
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I heard the awful news about what happened at this year's Rite of Dissension. It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since. I'm worried that everything I've heard is true. Since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord, they're free of charge. Just don't forget to pass on my regards.
Yep.
Are you serious?
Thank you.
Why wouldn't I be? I would be nobody if not for Rex Lapis. If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they'd only be worth a fraction of what I can sell them for today.
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making cameo appearances in support of local businesses.
Yeah.
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us when I say that your generosity has saved our skins.
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money!
Please, it's the least I could do.
So, now that we've got the flowers, how do we make the perfume?
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, none of my acquaintances have personal experience in the art of decoction.
Talk about first world problems.
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city. Try the common folk, especially women.
So this time we get to go around town looking for nice-smelling ladies to talk to? Paimon likes this job.
I will wait for you near the Statue of the Seven. Meet me there when the perfume is ready.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan. She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
इसमें तो छलांग मार के चला जाता है.
Let me tell you how it is. Should I save this money? Try something new at the Ramen restaurant.
Leo's really got a lot.
That's not being honest. That's just plain stupid. Listen, let me tell you how it is.
Hello, land.
We need to ask you for a favor.
What?
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two, but you'll just have to ask another adventurer.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a teeny tiny thing.
You smell great.
Wow. Just wow. I'm just going to assume that you're either joking or being sarcastic. To be fair, I put a lot of effort into my appearance for someone who spends all their time in the great outdoors. But I smell great? Don't be ridiculous.
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lan. What's your secret if not perfume?
Now that you mention it, yes, there is something. What is that scent? Oh, it must be from the Genshin flowers I picked on the way back. I forgot I still had them with me.
Aha! the truth is out. Lan's got a soft spot for wildflowers.
No, they were for medicinal use only. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want to know about perfume, try talking to Chi-Mei.
The fortune teller, right? Paimon remembers she smells pretty good. Thanks, Lan. See you around.
कौन है? मैं नहीं जानता. फॉर्च्यून टेलर की कभी आया नहीं.
Hello. How may I help?
We've come to ask you a question.
Do you know how to make perfume? You smell great. ये informal होके बात करते हैं.
Sorry, you caught me off guard. Most people aren't so direct. I think we need more time to get to know each other.
We just wanted to know what perfume you normally use.
Oh, well, I don't actually use any. That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Perhaps that's the cause of this confusion. Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague, because Celestia forbid those lusty sailors catch a whiff and come hunting for the source.
That's the worst thing Paimon's heard all day.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Yingar's homemade perfume?
Yingar? Oh, as in scent of spring Yingar?
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make perfume for them. Apparently, her homemade product is better than anything you'll find on the market.
Great! This is just the intel we need. Fun?
चलो चलो पाइमन भी उड़ते हुए थक गई होगी. तो ये भी जगह है यहाँ.
Well, hello. You found me at last. I've been waiting for you.
कौन है?
What? How did you know we were coming?
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town looking for a sweet-smelling lady. Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my appeal, after all.
Snooping around? Why are you making it out like we're bad people?
What can I say? People love to talk. Maybe you ought to be more discreet in the future if you don't want word to get around. Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you? What kind would you like?
Whichever one you are wearing. 6 hours.
3 in one go. My goodness, you have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true after all. You're on the prowl and need some sweet-smelling ammunition? Is that it?
You got a problem with that?
Ay, who let this tiger out of the cage? Well, with your looks, who can blame you? If you've got it, flaunt it. As one of my favorite poems goes, oh, cherry tree.
अरे बनाना.
That went over Paimon's head a little.
In short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you can be my assistant, but you'd better make sure I'm the only person on your mind while you're hanging around with me.
इसमें ट्रैवलर लड़की है ना.
So, where is a good place for
अगर
making
लड़के वाले
sweet,
इसके भाई से
sweet
बोलती तो भी बोलती.
perfume?
Where good place for making sweet perfume. How about kitchen of Jiangling place?
You mean Wan Min restaurant? Good choice. Let's go.
अबे वन मीन रेस्टोरेंट यहाँ पे ही है. अब हमें वो चांगलिंग में ले लिया.
Wow. Leo's really got a lot going for him.
Try something new at the Wan Min restaurant.
यार यहाँ पे तो वही नहीं मिल रही. चांगलिंग नहीं मिल रही.
I've had a word with Chef Mao. We can start work now.
Yeah.
Are you ready to please me?
नहीं.
What did you say?
I meant make me proud, as my assistant, obviously. While I'm setting up, you can go and fetch some water.
Cheap and tasty chop suey.
Try something new at the Wan
यहाँ
Min
कहाँ दिख रहा
restaurant.
है?
Leo is really...
Liyue people must have iron stomachs.
Cheap and tasty chop suey.
This water will do nicely. Now, I need you to extract the silk flower essence using a crafting bench. Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. You need to keep your wrist firm so your hand doesn't slip. Now use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent rhythm. Keep going until the juices start to come out.
Okay, I get it.
Ooh, you're a natural, like a fish to water. Now take these and try it out on your own using a nearby crafting bench. Don't forget to do all three. They look visually identical during the essence extraction process.
चलो 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 चल बहन बहुत पकाती है. एक बजे अच्छा इसके बाद भी बना देता हूँ फॉरेस्ट एसेंस. समझ लो.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Wow, this is some exquisite silk flower essence. On to the next stage, the most important one of all. The essence is placed into water and simmered over a low heat until most of the water has boiled off. You must take care to control the heat during this process. If the temperature goes too high, it will affect the scent. So please focus on controlling the heat. This is the final step. Don't waste a drop of that essence now. We want all of it in there. All 3 perfumes are ready, and you, my friend, were a wonderful assistant.
आप
A
बहुत गंदी
testament
बॉस
to
है.
the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare to see nowadays.
I was thinking of you the whole time.
Wow, you actually remembered my throwaway comment. You know, you're cuter than people give you credit for. If I didn't have my guard up, I can see how easily one could be taken in.
Yeah.
Anyway, shall I give you a brief overview of each scent? It might just help.
Paimon wants to hear this.
This first one is sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy tale. Younger women will love it. The second one is for those with more refined tastes, the first choice for daughters of high society. Finally, the third one has a soft but lingering scent, like a mist that captures the last light of dusk. Mature, all clear? Don't get them mixed up now. You'll ruin the mood.
I think I got it.
Good. Be sure to come visit if you ever need help with anything. I'll leave you with some parting words. One who tries to sail 3 boats simultaneously should be careful not to go overboard. Come and hang out with me at Scent of Spring sometime, okay?
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven. Mr. Zhang has probably been waiting a while.